What's good on my stock market homies? In today's video, we're going to be talking about a few penny stocks that I think are good long-term holds. Buy and hold these penny stocks forever. And when I say forever, I don't really mean forever. I just mean these penny stocks have good long-term growth outlooks, and I think they're trading at good deals, and they're better long-term investments as the overall stock market keeps making new all-time highs. Typical high beta stocks that follow the direction of the overall market, are risky right now. There's no way to avoid that. As the overall market, the S&P 500, is trading at these lofty levels, if we get a pullback in the overall market, most of these blue chip high beta stocks are going to have a pullback as well. But the great thing about penny stocks, they are typically not connected with the movement of the overall market. They are less likely to crash if the overall market does pull back. That's why I like to have some exposure to penny stocks, because it's kind of a hedge against the overall market. If your blue chip stocks aren't performing well, but your penny stocks are doing good, it kind of offsets and offers a form of a hedge. In today's video, we're going to be talking about 3 penny stocks that I see long-term potential in. Big time moves. We did one of these videos last year, the same video in fact, and all 3 of the stocks that we talked about made really nice 50, 60, 100, 200% moves in GoPro and MNKD. And the 3 stocks that we're going to be talking about in today's video, I think have similar potential. You know what else is a great deal? The free money that M1 Finance, which is an awesome long-term broker, is offering you guys. If you sign up with the link in the description, M1 Finance is going to hook you up with some free money. So check that out. All right, let's break down these penny stocks. Let's get it. The S&P 500, the SPY, keeps making new highs. We've broken out of this latest pullback, and we're currently trading at $411 on the SPY. And any stock that is trading in the S&P 500, these bigger, larger cap stocks, they're going to have a correlation with the overall market. So what I like to do in times where these prices are getting a little bit frothy is put some of my capital into some smaller, high speculation stocks, because sure, there's risk associated with any stock, but I feel like they're less conjoined at the hip with the overall market. And the first stock I want to talk about is CREX. This is Creative Realties, a stock that we've covered in previous videos. And I think this company has a really nice long-term outlook. The product that I'm most excited about with Creative Realties is this thermal mirror. The thermal mirror is basically a temperature taking application. You put it in front of any business, you step in front of it. If you have a fever, you can't come inside. So basically you're testing for the Rona via taking someone's temperature. And these vaccines are coming out. Isn't this kind of technology going to die down? And not necessarily, because there's still going to be precautions that need to be taken, even though the vaccine is available. And I was walking into the courthouse, my local courthouse the other day, to bid on a foreclosure that I was considering flipping as a real estate investment. And wouldn't you know, the courthouse down at City Hall had a Creative Realties thermal mirror in front of the courthouse. And I think this is an application that you could see at airports, you could see at sporting events, churches, literally limitless applications. Now, Creative Realties isn't dependent on this product alone. They also manufacture marketing displays for brick and mortar applications, such as the airport, such as grocery stores. These applications are their main business model. This is where they're going to produce revenue going forward. However, this thermal mirror can inject this business with quick revenue over the next 5 to 10 years. And I think it can give a boost to CREX, to Creative Realties, and help the stock price a lot. We're talking about a micro cap company that has a market cap of just $20 million, a tiny float of 9 million shares. So if we're talking about an extra few $1,000,000 in revenue from this temperature taking application, this could really inject some much needed capital into the stock and send it skying higher. Right now we're trading at $1.70, so under $2 per share. We had this big run up from 86 cents all the way to $3.26, and my price target right now on this CREX is going to be $4 per share, which is more than 200% upside from today's trading price. I think the potential for a doubling in revenue over the next few years, not only as airports and stuff get back open and they can market their traditional products to these businesses, but also the thermal mirror. I think the thermal mirror is going to help increase revenues 2 to 3x traditional revenues that we've seen from this company in the past. So I think it's a really good deal at today's prices. Penny stock number 2, FRSX, Foresight Autonomous. If you guys have been around the channel at all, you guys know I'm a big believer in autonomous driving in the future for it going forward as a sector. We are going to see robotaxis hitting the streets here in the next few years. It's a space that is going to be growing very fast. Robotaxis are the future, and Foresight Autonomous, they are a company that develops the technology needed for autonomous driving. FRSX says that their technology works better in bad lighting and weather conditions, which is very important because people are skeptical about the technology today. How can a car drive itself, right? Well, FRSX, their technology helps to improve safety and more accurate readings when conditions are poor, when you have rainy weather, when it's snowing, when there are low light conditions. They say their autonomous technology works better in those tough situations. Not only is this technology important for the future of robotaxis and autonomous driving, but also there are military applications. Think about drones, think about bomb deactivation devices. You see those robots driving around. So there are applications past robotaxis that FRSX can target, but I'm most excited about robotaxis. Foresight's innovation is different because a typical system is only going to have a couple sensors in the front of the car. Those sensors project and detect obstacles in the way of the vehicle. However, FRSX has multiple sensors throughout the front of the vehicle that help improve its accuracy. So we're seeing an advancement in technology from this company. Like we said earlier, it's not only for passenger vehicles, but we also have military applications, big Class 8 semi-trucks, and industrial construction site vehicles as well. Back here on the daily chart for FRSX, and you can see that when there was the big EV hype, we had that monster run up from 83 cents all the way up to $12 a share. That is a huge move, but we have since corrected and we sold off all the way back down towards $5 where we're trading at today. And I think this is a steal at that price of $5 a share. I think we're going to see this thing kind of round back out and work its way back towards $10 a share. And that's my price target. $10 per share, which is 100% from today's price. The third penny stock we're talking about is one that saw monster hype earlier this year. Genomics, BNGO is the ticker. Now, this is one that we stayed away from in the past on this channel, not because I don't like the company, but because there was too much FOMO and hype surrounding the stock. I love genomics as a business model. I think the potential is endless. You're able to spot the potential for disease, people who are at risk for specific diseases, recommend them to certain doctors, recommend them certain medication, preventative medications. Genomics is going to be huge. The revenue potential is absolutely stupid. But when you're getting hype like this, a stock makes a run from 60 cents a share all the way up to 15 bucks. That is not normal. That is not healthy. And when you get a parabolic move like that, often you're going to have a quick crash down. And that's exactly what happened with BNGO. And now we're watching it looking to buy that dip, trading at $6.74. Kathy Wood has even started her own ARK Invest genomics fun. The possibilities for genomics is endless. So basically, you're looking for genetic diseases in these tests, and you can pretty much tell if somebody is at risk for some specific genetic diseases. That is huge. It can literally save lives, and it's going to be huge business. Bionano's Sapphire technology is more accurate versus the competition, giving them a marketing and a selling point versus the competitors. The way it works is you take a sample, whether it's blood, tissue samples, cells, bone marrow, you then send it into the machine, the Sapphire technology, and then it's analyzed. It's a very quick process and a very accurate process. They estimate their market opportunity today to be around 2.6 to 3 billion based on selling as many as 10,000 Sapphire systems. And I expect those numbers, their potential market share, to just increase as genomics grows. And I do believe it's going to grow. There could be more panic selling here in the next couple of months with BNGO, but as all the weak hands fold out of their position, I think this is a buying opportunity for a good long-term investment, and eventually we'll get a rounding out and head back up. And we have a price target here of $12 per share on BNGO stock. Genomics is the future of the healthcare industry, and right now, BNGO is a cheap way to get exposure to this sector. All right, guys, that's going to wrap up the video. My top 3 long-term penny stocks to buy and hold right now. If you got something of value, like the video, hit that like button for me. It really helps me out, helps the channel grow. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Until next time, peace.